student section and Metallica. Tipping you off from Castle Coliseum, Liz Kitley, the preseason ACC Player of the Year, wins the tip for the Hokies. Amoore with the ball in her hands to start.
Transition basketball, offensively and defensively, and who can do a better job on both ends? Because both teams like to score, like to run, and the finishes are going to be tough down there in the paint.
And that was 2 quick fouls on Clarkson. She had to go to the bench. Adessa Noyan on in her place for Virginia. Amoore, never afraid to let it fly.
She's averaging about 29 points a game.
And she's actually coming off a season low, 6 points in the last game. Nice bucket there, and a tough one by Clark. Johnson tried to go behind Amoore and swatted away. Offensive rebound. And the three! Amoore, ACC Player of the Week, inside to Kitley. Going with a right. 3 team fouls apiece in this first quarter. Johnson has led this Virginia team in scoring for the last 4. She knocks down the triple and has 5.
Taking on Georgia Amoore, Coach Mox told us that there was going to be a few different players, try to give her some different looks.
Kitley has 8 now in the first quarter.
Continue to attack, try to get that, maybe that mid-range, instead of pulling all the way in and getting all the way to the paint. Stop right there. That's a good take. That's strong. And we've even had 6 fouls called on both sides.
Amoore. Floater. Kitley. Eck left open for 3.
Growing up a Virginia native, she's always been a UVA person, and now it just means even more. She said, I know we're coming into a competitive arena, a crowd that's going to be lit up, but my message to my team.
This Virginia team with wins against a ranked Florida State, ranked North Carolina team, now with a chance to get within 1. And they do.
How about the start here out of the timeout?
1 point Hokie lead. Kitley restoring order for Virginia Tech. She's in double digits.
It's a great way to say it. She does.
Johnson, freshman blocked. 10 points in the game for Kitley, 10 for Johnson, leading Virginia. It's a 3-point Virginia Tech lead. Amoore keeping an eye on the shot clock, taking it herself off the glass. It's Kiston. Final shot of the first quarter. Oh. You betcha. Kymora Johnson.
Kymora Johnson says, I see you, and I raise your 3.
Brunel. Noyan takes it, makes it. Her first points of the game. She and Kitley, what a transformative job they have done in their time here at Virginia Tech. Eck in the corner, yes! Amoore so quick to turn the corner. She turns a couple of them on that drive.
She is dizzying on defense. Come on.
Eck, she can do more than just shoot threes. 11 points now.
She doesn't care what people have to say, that she's undersized like me. Got excited when she followed her after the Final Four, and then you know what's next. Top dog in the class.
Kitley. Noyan having to try to defend Liz Kitley.
There's just really not much you can do when she's got that fadeaway working for her. When she's in rhythm like that.
Clark, speedy drive to the basket. And a couple of Virginia players just got tangled up with one another. Noyan is still down. Baker says, sorry, I'm not pausing. Another offensive rebound for the Hokies. Eck to Kitley. There it is.
The unselfishness and Kitley continuing to dominate. We talked about 3 of the last 5 games. She's had at least 29 points.
Well, that was the largest lead, but then Clark with another quick answer. And Kitley feeling it tonight. firmly in the rearview mirror. This a little more like the vintage Liz Kitley we're used to seeing. Johnson answers right back on the other end.
Ended up shooting 58% from 3 in that game. You cannot count these who's out.
Amoore gets herself to the basket. Wenzel on the fast break to Baker.
29th field goal attempt of the whole season inside the three-point line. 90% of her shots happen outside the line, so a rarity tonight for Baker.
Brown with another drive. She's got 4 points. Gonna look clean.
Yeah, look clean.
Baker. That's what she's been doing since she's put on that Virginia Tech uniform in this her first year. That's a little more what you're used to seeing. Lawson. How about the 3 for Virginia? Kitley grabs the rebound. Amoore comes flying through. Back to Kitley. Yes!
That's where you go.
Johnson. Breakout star for this Cavalier team. A wide open look on the putback. Nguyen makes it and is fouled.
Just outside of a double-double entering halftime. And then Virginia able to get some inside. You see UVA now jumping to trap the screens coming off the ball screen, trying to just confuse Tech. See how far it pushes them out.
Kitley knew she had one-on-one. Kymora Johnson, as advertised, with the terrific play she's had, and so too Georgia Amoore.
And create separation is something to watch too. There's the step back. See how much space it gives her on that pass. Like, she doesn't just use the step back to shoot it.
Meanwhile, for Virginia, Jillian Brown getting the start in the second half with Olivia McGee. We saw her trying to get ready to come back. Sumiel with the block to please the crowd. Eck knocked down 3 triples in the first half. Drives this time.
Well, her last 3 games, averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds. We talked about the game she had against Syracuse. You know, she's somebody you have to really start planning for.
Clark flying in for the rebound for Virginia. Clark pulls up from the free throw line. There's the first points for Virginia of quarter number 3. Virginia Tech, after starting this third quarter strong, have missed their last 5. Well, there goes that streak, courtesy of Kitley, who has 24.
Kitley having an extraordinary night. Already 24 points and 8 boards. We got more ball to play.
Well,
the second sellout this season.
Yeah, and for the first time in program history, Hokies had a regular season sellout in their upset of NC State earlier this season. Trying to fend off this pesky Virginia team that is hanging with the Hokies. Kitley on the glass, gets herself some space.
But the way that Kitley is shooting the ball, every touch that she gets, you feel like the shot's going in.
Kitley and Amoore both have double-doubles. And there's another rebound for Kitley. Amoore speeding down the floor like a speeding bullet. I was going to say, that's not a very nice birthday present.
As they will switch guard to guard at times as well.
Kitley, time to square up, knock it down.
One of the things Coach Mock shared with us was that they got away from team basketball in their game versus Pitt, and she felt like it was too much one-on-one ball, as Johnson has been the one consistent scorer in this game.
At Florida State and then at home against North Carolina. I mentioned this tough schedule as Johnson drives, really all by herself though, nobody there even to rebound in white. King and Clark go down behind the play. King first to get up, knocks it down.
Well, it's creating shots for others. I mean, you're still seeing a lot of one-on-one ball being played. Kitley staying right there with Johnson.
Johnson. 6 to shoot. Amoore against Johnson. Amoore pulls up. Money in the bank. Good hustle by the Cavaliers to win it back. Johnson goes up and over Matilda Eck. Virginia 5 at 15 in the game as Kitley rattles home a couple more. Kitley was surprised herself she missed that one. Johnson picks up the dribble, looks inside for Nguyen. Good finish. I wondered what you were calculating over there.
I do a little math here and there, not much.
Amoore to the basket. Well, Virginia's going to get another shot at the Hokies. It'll be the final game of the regular season in Charlottesville. These two teams will meet again. We'll have that matchup on ACC Network. Amoore gets through everybody. Give her another assist. 2 more points for Kitley, who now has 33.
This pass. No look. Ooh. Shovel pass to whom else? Hey, she made it work. Hot sauce on the bacon. How about that?
Season high 33 for Kitley Clark. Wait, now biscuits are coming with the 2 free throws from Amoore. There is all kinds of food being handed out here at Blacksburg. And the Hokies gonna pick up ACC win number 8 on the season, their best start through 10 games ever.